Hannah Dugan is the Wisconsin judge who was arrested last month for allegedly helping an undocumented immigrant escape her courtroom through a side door. He ended up in the public hallway and was later arrested. She was indicted yesterday, Tuesday, on those charges, which is not a surprise. They charged her. You need an indictment to go forward, and the federal government obtained it. Today, Wednesday, she filed a motion to dismiss the case. There's a hearing tomorrow. Let's take a look at her motion. Here it is. She's arguing basically two things. One is that she has immunity for whatever she does in the courtroom with some limited exceptions. And the federal government exceeds its power and infringes upon the state's rights when it indicts and charges a sitting judge. First, the motion says the government cannot prosecute Judge Dugan because she is entitled to judicial immunity for her official acts. It is an absolute bar to the prosecution at the outset. Does that sound familiar? Yes, she cites Trump versus the United States. The motions go through the allegations from the government's affidavit and says that what she did were plainly judicial acts for which she has absolute immunity from criminal prosecution. She cites an 11th Circuit case that says judges are entitled to absolute immunity for their judicial acts without regard to the motive with which those acts are allegedly performed, and again cites the Trump case. This has also been recognized in English common law that has flowed through to the United States, saying judges of record have been entitled to absolute immunity for official acts with a few exceptions not applicable here. The indictment then talks about states' rights, the 10th Amendment, and other matters. Is this likely to succeed? Probably not. What they're trying to do, though, is avoid an issue of fact, because if she says, well, I didn't let him out of that side door so that he could evade, it was for another reason, that's probably for a jury to decide. That's tough to get a judge to just say, oh yeah, we'll just throw it out because of that. So they needed a legal basis, and this is it. The hearing is tomorrow. The judge was appointed by Bill Clinton in 1997.